Now at 8, officials across the state are asking you to stay safe and stay home this holiday weekend. What you should know if you do have outdoor plans this 4th of July.
And if you're planning on heading out to the beach for Independence Day, you may want to think twice. We're going to tell you which Bay Area beaches are closing their parking lots until after the holiday.
Yeah, it's going to be a very different type of 4th of July weekend here in the Bay Area. Thanks for joining us, everybody. I'm Vicki Liviakis.
And I'm Ella Sogomonian in for Grant Lotus. With rising coronavirus cases up and down the state, officials across the Bay Area are warning people to stay safe and stay home.
KRON 4's Michelle Kingston is in Mountain View for us tonight with a message police there are giving to community members.
With those new closures, Santa Cruz is actually one of the only places where the beaches and the parking lots will be open this weekend. So KRON 4's Rob Flatabo reports it's expected that the beaches there will be packed with visitors.
And tonight we know 2 more San Quentin death row inmates. They have died from coronavirus complications.
Yeah, officials say that 57-year-old Scott Thomas Erskine and 59-year-old Manuel Machado Alvarez died today at the hospitals where they were being treated. Erskine was sent to San Quentin back in 2004 for the murders of 2 boys. Alvarez was placed there in 1989 for murder, vehicle theft, forcible rape and robbery. Right now, there are more than 700 people on California's death row.
State of California has also released an ad campaign to encourage people to wear their masks and prevent the spread of COVID-19.
More than 400 billboards have also been put up to encourage people to wear the mask, keep their distance, and stay home. Here's a look at the public service announcement. This is just one of the jarring COVID PSAs that the state of California has recently unveiled. The CDC now projecting nearly 148,000 coronavirus deaths throughout the United States by July 25th.
And that event at Mount Rushmore started about 7 o'clock this evening in South Dakota.
Yeah, thousands of supporters turned out there for the celebration, but due to the lack of space, social distancing is impossible, and the state's governor says that face masks are not required. All of the seats set up for tonight's show are very close to one another, and more than 7,000 people are estimated to be there right now. Many have questioned why the event is happening at all, and the Surgeon General is asking anyone considering attending a gathering like that to think of other people. And before the fireworks, the president is expected to speak on issues of race and the movement to take down controversial statues. Coming up, we're going to take a live look at the fireworks show happening in South Dakota. We're also going to take a live look right now outside of the downtown San Francisco area where we're seeing the lowest temperatures here compared to the rest of the Bay Area. Teresa, coming up, South Lake Tahoe is already full of tourists for the holiday weekend. How the city is handling the influx amid a pandemic. Welcome back. The 4th of July weekend is here, and fire officials in Contra Costa County are reminding people that fireworks of all kinds are illegal.
Our KRON 4's Charles Clifford has the story.
Tonight, officials in South Lake Tahoe say that they're expecting more visitors than usual this 4th of July weekend, and usually they're more than welcome.
Yeah, but for once they're not happy about that. Kristen Simoes has the details. Some sad news tonight from the peninsula. That little mountain lion was spotted recently roaming around the streets of San Francisco. It died this morning when it was apparently hit by a vehicle along Highway 1 in Pacifica.
CHP officers got a call at around 7:30 this morning from someone who drove past the dead cat on the shoulder of the northbound lanes near Skyline Boulevard. The young 12 to 18-month-old male mountain lion had a tracker from the state's Department of Fish and Wildlife. He was released into the rural part of San Mateo County where scientists believed it may have been from, and he was first spotted on June 16th on Russian Hill shortly after midnight, and then near Broadway on the northern waterfront where he was later captured. Coming up, the Star-Spangled Banner will no longer be the only song played before future NFL games. We're going to let you know which anthem will now be featured before the national anthem. Plus, disturbing new details and the death of a Fort Hood soldier, the possible motive behind the murder of Vanessa Guillen. Tonight, an affidavit reveals new details about the death of Vanessa Guillen.
The Fort Hood soldier was reported missing more than 2 months ago, and we need to warn you, some of the details are very disturbing. Brandon Hamilton has more.
The NFL plans to play the Black National Anthem before every game in Week 1 of the football season. If you're unfamiliar with the anthem, here's a part of it. For your health tonight, a new study says eating black raspberries might reduce inflammation associated with certain skin allergies. In the study done on mice, researchers found a diet high in black raspberries reduced inflammation from contact sensitivity. Swelling went way down in mice who ate black raspberries compared to the ones who didn't. Researchers said more work needs to be done to determine what properties exactly of those black raspberries led to the decrease in inflammation. And we're keeping a close eye on the weather for your holiday weekend, taking a live look outside at the Embarcadero. Hopefully you're planning something small, a safe gathering for your friends and family that you can look forward to, but there will be some clear skies and sunshine that you all will enjoy.
Just when you thought you've heard it all, some college students in Alabama, they threw what they called a COVID-19 party. This is where attendees actually tried to get the coronavirus.
Reporter Tim Reed has that story. As we continue the news here, a Minneapolis man with COVID-19 flew on a plane recently, and now his mother is trying to alert people who may have been infected. Why she says she was surprised by the airline's reaction.
Flew on an airplane and found out soon after that he tested positive for COVID-19.
When she tried to alert the airline, she was surprised by the company's response. Erin Hassanzadeh has that story. That was Erin Hassanzadeh reporting. Robin Sandy says that her son flew from Denver to Chicago on Frontier Airlines. Up next, many 4th of July traditions are changing, including the biggest hot dog eating contest of the year. We're going to let you know how it's going to be different to protect the contestants from COVID-19. This year, the pandemic has canceled sporting events across the country and around the world, but it's not going to stop a 4th of July tradition in New York.
Oh, no. It may surprise you that the Nathan's hot dog eating contest plans are going forward, but they've got some different rules. Karen Kafa explains. And that wraps up KRON 4 News at 8.
Vicki and I are going to be back at the top of the hour with the KRON 4 News at 9.
Concerns are growing in the North Bay after seeing a rise in COVID-19 cases. We hear from Napa County's public health officer and learn about the new compliance task force initiative.
Plus, officials across the state are asking you to stay safe and stay home this holiday weekend. What you should know if you do have outdoor plans this 4th of July.
Those stories and more just minutes away on KRON 4 News at 9.